let's talk about Boots. This one's cool too. I mean, obviously, it's always a big deal when he fights, as talented a guy as he is. But going back home, Eddie, fighting in front of that home Philadelphia crowd. How about that this weekend?
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, for me, obviously my job is to champion my fighters, but I believe in Boots. We have the pound for pound number one of the sport over the next 4, 5, 6 years. He's still a young man. I mean, look, he's 10 years younger than Terence Crawford, but this is a guy who's unified at the 147-pound division. This Saturday, he moves up to fight for the interim world title at 154. We get this one. We want Virgil Ortiz. We want Fundora. We want Mertzalayev. Anybody at 54. And I think this is a guy that's going to move from 47 to 54 to 60 to 68. He has the ability to do all of that. So, yeah, really excited. Another massive crowd in Philadelphia for Jaron Boots Ennis on Saturday live on DAZN.
Eddie, as guys like Canelo Alvarez, as Bud Crawford, like you said, as those guys are now approaching 40 years old, and you've got Boots, who is 28 years old. I mean, he's 34-0. This guy's got all the talent in the world. Is he a guy that you look at as, not just talent-wise, pound for pound, but also a guy who could become a really big star in the sport?
Yeah, I mean, look, I was just saying in another interview, there's not many guys who are racking in 10,000 crowds every time they fight. And, Lima is a very good, dangerous fighter, but he's not an Ortiz or he's not a Fundora in terms of his name. So, we could do 20,000 in Philly easy for Boots in those kind of fights. Who else is doing that? Not many people. And I think also we understand that this guy has the talent and the ability. That's what I love about him. I know I can put him in with anybody and really, truly believe that we're going to win. But, the proof will be in the pudding. It's very easy for me to sit here and say, this guy's going to be the pound for pound number one. We got to see him in with those top names. And I believe he will beat everybody.
Some guys struggle when you go up in weight classes, Eddie. Do you feel that he will have any issues, or does he carry the extra weight well and power and all that?
I actually think, Mike, that his best weight will probably come at 160.
Wow.
This is a guy who is massive. And every time he was fighting at 47, he was completely depleting himself. But he was world champion. So it's very difficult to just move up and, but he unified the division. He fought the very best in Stanionis, who was the number 2 in the division, destroyed him. But he was doing that at 60% of his physical capabilities because he's in there sparring at 155, 156 pounds. And then on fight week, depletes himself physically. Yeah. And you get 24 hours to recover. So you just can't be the same beast. And I know a lot of people that have been in camp with him this time around just going, oh, my God, wait till you see this guy on Saturday. You're going to see
scary.
something I've never seen before. It is scary. It's really scary. So my word and my advice to every other 54-pounder out there is be very afraid.
I know you're speaking of, again, Bud, that name has come up over the years. Is that something that he has interest in the future?
Oh, yeah. For a long time, people have talked about Ennis against Crawford, right? Yeah. What we can't do is diminish or disrespect what Terence has done. I mean, a true generational great of the sport. Yeah. But if anyone's going to beat him, I believe we've got the guy to beat him. Now, we need to build Ennis into a fight that financially makes Crawford take the fight. Terence knows boxing, right? Terence knows how good Crawford is. I'm sure he thinks he can beat him because he thinks he can beat everybody, and he's proved that over the years. But if we can get in a position to win the world title again at 54, unify and move up, Crawford's not going to fight till the back end of next year, even if he fights again.
Yeah.
So you tell me, once we win on Saturday, once we beat a Ortiz or a Fundora, you tell me the fights that you want to see Terence Crawford in more than Jaron Boots Ennis.
Yeah.
And I'll wait because that could be one of the greatest fights of all time. And I believe we've got the guy to beat the man. And he is the man right now. And we respect that. Yeah. And if he wants a real challenge, get ready because Boots is coming.